I've been thinking a lot how weird is it to live two lives at once. On one hand, I'm a professional volleyball player, and that's what I have been working on for most of my life. I wake up, I train, compete, all the things that come with being an athlete. And it's intense, it's structured, and it demands everything from you physically and mentally. But I love it, I really do. But on the other hand, there's the whole other part of me that's curious about more. Something outside the court, something quieter, something I can build, something that doesn't demand on and depend on how well you perform that day or what the scoreboard says. I never really talked about that side much before. It felt like something I was figuring out on my own. I would be in my room after training or late night just thinking about stuff like what kind of life do I actually want long term? What happens after sports? What if I start building something now instead of waiting? So I did, slowly, quietly. I didn't make a big deal out of it. I just started trying things, learning, reading, watching people who were creating something from scratch. It was weird at first, going from such a physical world into something that felt more digital, more creative, but I liked it. It challenged a different part of me. And the more I learned and leaned into it, the more I realized I don't want to wait until my career ends to figure out who I am. I want to build that version of myself while I am still playing. Not because I have to, but because I can. There's this pressure sometimes, like you have to pick one thing and give it 100% or you're not serious. And I get it. I'm all in on volleyball. I give everything in training. I recover properly. I show up every single day. But I also think it's possible to care deeply about more than one thing. I care about growth. I care about creating. I care about finding a version of life that feels more free, even if it doesn't look like what people may expect. And yeah, there are days when I feel torn, days where I feel like I didn't do enough, not in training, not in building, not in anything. But I remind myself I'm not rushing, I'm building, and that takes a lot of time. I think we forget how long it takes to really grow into something. Social media makes it look like people blow up overnight, but most people, they've been quiet for years. No one sees the early mornings where you question yourself, the moments when nothing's working on you, but you still keep going. And that's the part I'm in. I'm in the middle. And honestly, I like the middle. It's messy, but it's real. You're not pretending to be done, you're just showing up anyway. You're not waiting for permission, you're creating your own momentum. And I think that's what I'm most proud of. Not some results, not some numbers, just the fact that I started. I gave myself the space to try. And now, little by little, it's turning into something real. I don't know where this will lead me. Maybe I'll keep playing volleyball for years. Maybe I will move into something else sooner than expected. Maybe the things I'm building outside the court will grow into a whole new chapter. Maybe they will just stay small, but meaningful. But either way, I know this. I don't want to live passively. I don't want to look back one day and wonder what could have happened if I just started. I'm not chasing some perfection or perfect version of success. I just want to build a life that feels like mine. One that I'm proud of. One that lets me wake up every day and feel like I'm moving with purpose. And this, all of this is part of that. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm still playing, still building, still figuring it all out. But this time I am not hiding it. I am sharing it not because I have something to sell or prove, just because this is real life, and sometimes it feels good to just say it out loud. So I just want to say thank you for being here and enjoy the journey.